Namaste. Are you sure India is what you think? Let's check it with me. Welcome to my channel. I'm Beata and I would like to show you how India looks like from my perspective. If you want to know more about me, check my first video. And today something about marriages, or rather small introduction to that, because in India so much is happening before that. In my country, in Poland, people choose their own partner on their own. Many times they meet by some accident or on studies at school or where they are working. Just something is matching with each other, then they fall in love and they get married. In India it looks a bit different. There are two types of marriages in India, what they differentiate. They say there is a love marriage or there is arranged marriage. Mostly in India there are arranged marriages, but now love marriages are happening more often. What is a love marriage? The name, it's always a little funny for me because love is something so much important in my life. So I would not call it a love marriage, I would rather call it a choice marriage, because it not always has anything to do with the love. So love marriage in India is something that you had much to do with the choice of your partner, and not like someone told you whom you should marry. An arranged marriage is marriage where your partner is chosen by parents or by any other member of the family, depends on the family situation. What is the age people get married here? Good question. I think now it is very, very different. People also follow now European, American style. They get married a little later. Earlier it was surely quite early, or even not quite early, but super early, because there was a child marriage, or even it is still now in some villages. What is a child marriage? Child marriage is something where they marry you when you are 2 or 3 years old. They marry you to some other child, guy child, girl child, and when you get 17, 18, or just age when they feel you are mature, you should start life on your own, then you get with each other and start living. Girl goes, of course, to the guy house and they start living together. I'm not sure they always know they are married already or not. I guess it depends on the family. If we want to talk about the rules, government has some rules that women should be 18 to get married and men should be 21 to get married. But India and the rules. Not always rules are so important here. Rules are there, but not many people really follows that. And population is so big that I think it's just hard to control them and hard to make any punishment if you don't follow the rules. So I guess still in India it's happening that woman is not 18 or man is not 21. Who is arranging marriages in India? Mostly it is on parents to arrange it, but of course in India there are many joint families that grandparents, parents, children, grandchildren are living together. So when parents are involved in searching daughter or son-in-law, then also grandparents or auntie will be involved. Depends who is more interested, who is good in searching, who has more friends to search for someone. So it also depends on the family, but in general parents are searching for your partner. And how they are searching? They will search between family. Maybe someone has some friend who has daughter or son in the age you need, or some other relatives and friends. Or now there are also matrimonial sites where you can search for your daughter and son-in-law. It's like we have some websites to search a partner, but we do it on our own in our country. We search for husband and wife, but here parents are searching for their daughter and son-in-law. That is the difference. Yeah, I want to stop in some point because I say they search between family and friends. There is also something I should say, that still in South India they can marry between family. Not sure if they can marry sister and brother, but first line cousins, yeah, of course you can marry. Yeah, in my husband's family there are cases that they are married inside the family because family of my husband is South India. I think in North India they avoid to mix inside family. So North India rather no family marriages, and in South India yes. There is also a reason for that, I believe. In South India there is bigger problem of giving dowry. What is happening after marriage? Girl is coming to guy house and living there afterwards. After marriage, whole life she lives there. So means parents of the girl are alone and everybody is in the house of guy. That's why we will come back to the dowry, but that's why many girl childs are killed in India, or they were killed more before. Because when you have daughter, you just leave it to other house and you get no help and no financial support. So of course you always prefer a guy who will be earning for you, taking care of you. The daughter-in-law will be there for cooking. So that is the best situation. That's why son is more precious here. Coming back to the dowry, which is connected to that. Daughter gets married, you are giving daughter to son-in-law house, you have to give a dowry. You give money, or you give car, you give a house, you give fridge, furniture, that kind of things. So you depends on how much money you have, what you can afford, or what other family is asking you to do. And that is the problem. Sometimes people will not ask you that one time on the marriage, give this much and that much. I don't know, sometimes people probably take loan to afford that, what they are asking for. And sometimes they will not ask, as I told, they will not ask only on that marriage time. They will be asking also afterwards. I have your daughter in my house, I am paying for her, she has food, everything is super, house is super, you have to give me something for that. And they will be like, taking out money from you and making your life worse. So now think, what would you do? You marry inside family, this is the same family, everybody knows each other, there is no problem, they don't ask about money. So you cut the problem by just marrying inside family. Other thing is there, if we talk about searching for son and daughter-in-law. Everybody should be from same caste. You should not marry in between other castes. And what are the castes in India? You can see here. There are 4 castes, and there is also There are 4 castes, and there is also something what is out of caste, means people, untouchable people. What does it mean? People who clean toilets, who are sweeping the roads, who are cleaning houses, that are people out of the caste, and they also marry with each other only. So you should not mix it. So you like someone from other caste, not sure if you could ever marry that person. Here example, how it was in past in the Poland. We didn't have caste, but we have something like a class. So you can imagine how it works. It was so much time ago in our country, but something similar that it's working here. But it's still not same, because in our class we could mix a bit, and we could change the class from one to another, I think, if we have money or some power. That was possible. And here, whatever you are born in the caste, you stay whole life in that, and your children will be same caste. That is the difference. What more is there before you ever marry anyone? I don't know if you will, if we will ever think in Poland about anything like that. But here, okay, you found some good person to marry. Your parents found nice girl, nice boy, they like it. Still, you are not gonna meet them and try to know each other and finalize the marriage. Now there is coming something called Kundli, and that is based on your date and time of birth. This is astrological thing. So there are some qualities you will have because of that time and date of your birth, and astrologists will tell you what kind of thing you are. Same guy will have something, girl will have something based on that time and date, and then they have to go to astrologist and try to match it together and see what he says. Are the qualities together matching or no, and they would not be happy in that marriage. So if there is like really bad, like very much not matching, like one thing is matching or nothing is matching, that means like 99% is there that marriage will not be good for that people, so they discard it. And what is happening if like half is good, not that 70% which should be, then astrologist has some option for that. You can make prayer to some certain god about this or that. Please make it better for that couple. Tra-la-la. Yeah, God for children, God for money, God for family maybe. So they are praying to certain god, make it better for this couple, and that you make it little better for the couple. Because if you loved this girl for daughter-in-law, if you loved this guy for son-in-law, you just don't want to discard it, you don't want to search more, this is super. So this is the option you can do, little pray. But if it is like medium, okay, not when it is like very bad. Okay, I think that Kundali might be much complicated, and I think in different areas of India it's also, they make it a little different way. I hope we will have someday opportunity to talk with some astrologists and ask about it. Let me know if you would like episode like that. Please comment if you like this video. Subscribe to not miss any episode, and see Incredible India again with me next week. Find me here also. Bye.